Sometimes it feels like a broken record, but what can you say about Vic's fourth quarter and the way he kind of brought that home for you guys?
I think his poise and just he walked that game down possession by possession there at some point where he just was very fundamentally sound, very focused. Then he kind of just dominated a lot of possessions, and of course the shots and the blocks and stuff, but even the communication, connecting the team defensively, it was just a really poised, fundamentally sound, professional way to finish.
When you're up 3 at the end there with maybe about 20 seconds left, what factors go into your decision about whether to play defense straight up, intentionally foul, and play the foul game?
Yeah, we had a foul to give, so we were at one point, just talking about we had an opportunity, especially as the clock started to go down, just to be physical. And if you had an opportunity, it's tough sometimes. You don't want to put guys in. It's easy to say foul now, but they were trying to get a quick shot up, and so they got one on the one play, and then later on Steph took one. But it's a lot of circumstances goes into it in terms of who's on the court and fouls, timeout situation and whatnot. But they did a good job executing when we did foul and when we didn't.
How do you think Luke looked in his first game back in quite a while?
I thought he was great. I thought obviously getting rhythm of the game. I thought we started off okay, and then we got outside of ourselves a little bit. And so it was just tough, I think, probably for a lot of guys to try to get in the rhythm because we got caught chasing our tail a little bit, and they did a great job of pushing the pace and getting us on our heels. And then we looked a little indecisive on both ends of the floor, but he did a great job finishing and being a part of that group that closed it out.
Going back to Victor and those back-to-back threes at the end, we saw him do a little wave off before the second one. Was that planned, or was that a spur-of-the-moment thing that he just decided to do in that moment?
I think
wave off in particular, but the isolation.
Yeah, I mean, we were running pick and roll in the middle of the floor quite a bit, keeping it pretty simple. He made the shot, and so that's one where sometimes it's about players, not plays, and he obviously liked the matchup he had, and so we have a few guys that do that at times, whether it's him, Steph, De'Aaron, and he liked his matchup, and so we just have to space around him and then play after he creates the advantage or takes a shot, which he did.
Somebody said Devin had a migraine, that's why he couldn't play.
I think something like, obviously that I didn't sit him that whole time, so he was out. I think it was something like that. He's fine now. Even I think he tried to come up and say he was feeling better or something, but I didn't have enough information and I didn't get the thumbs up. So, but he seems fine.
Fun watching Trey run around out there a little bit. Now that the game's over.
I wanted to trip him one time. No, it's always good to see him. He's a heck of a player. He played his butt off.